Hello everyone, my name is Zach and welcome to another live stream of Just Cause 1, my 1% playthrough. Today, I'm gonna try and take the full 4 hours today. I think that I may be able to do 2 main missions and possibly clear 2 regions. We'll have to see. I am actually going to be spending probably a lot more time grinding side missions today, because this next mission is actually made a little bit easier when you have the Mako rocket launcher, which we will get in the next level up. We need 1,500 points and we are at 1,300. So we're probably going to be spending more time focusing on doing side quests. But I think that for this region, it is only, I can't really show a cursor on this map, so just gonna have to like look. It's like the camp in the top right corner, the settlement in the middle top part of the map, the 2 settlements below it, and the settlement on the right coast, close to where I am across the river. I think all of that is in the same region, but I'm pretty sure we did die. But it looks like I picked everything up, so never mind. I think we're good to go. I think we are good to go. Let me go ahead and test my audio real quick. Yeah, it's not good working. Something I kind of noticed, I don't know why this is, but yesterday I had something available where I could kind of go back in the previous stream, like the stream's history. The cars in here. Guess we'll take this. But previously we could go back in the stream's timeline, I guess you could say, and just kind of rewatch old stuff, but now I don't see it here. Because apparently it was a new feature. I wonder if that's down. So just follow this around.
Cut that out.
He literally just spawned right in front of me. Didn't adjust the audio thing on my headset. A little bit loud. It's honestly kind of easier to navigate, kind of avoid like obstacles when I'm on a motorcycle in comparison to a car. I don't know what it is with the driving mechanics in this game, but a lot of the vehicles kind of handle like shit. And honestly, I'm the type of person where they like kind of give certain early games faults. Because the sequels will always be better than the first game in most situations, unless the developers completely botched the first game. Or completely botched the sequels, I should say. So I know that Just Cause 2 and Just Cause 3 have many quality of life improvements out than Just Cause 1. But I'm not gonna like give this game fault, and I'm gonna say, oh, this game is shit because the takeover mechanics are all the same, or this game is shit because the story is just poorly written. I'm not gonna give this game fault. This game came out like 2002, 2008, somewhere around there. So it's an old game. It was made in a different era. Game design is not nearly as good as it is today. Didn't nearly have the standards that we have today, where pretty much every single game is just graphically just breathtaking. But it's just where do I go from here? I'm not gonna state that this game is just awful. I'm not gonna like harp on like the negative parts of this game, because I'm more forgiving on this game, because I know that it's just the developers were limited. They didn't know, like, this game at this point was an experiment. The developers didn't know if it's gonna be successful, and they were just trying to throw stuff out of the wall and see what sticks. And once they realized this game actually did sell well, they made a sequel, and they kind of made some improvements to try and make the game mechanics flow better. I'm not gonna like fault this game, but I will say that there are some things about this game that I do have a problem with, that I do kind of wish was a little bit different, but I know that this game can't really help it. It's just a product of its time. And people don't really rip on old like Disney movies for being like shitty freaking animation, because it's Disney movies that were kind of made like in the 20th century. Of course the graphics are going to be worse than what the animation is going to be worse than what they have today. It's kind of unfair in my opinion, just kind of harp around on this game for its faults when this is like the first game of the series. That's why like it's always a very hard for me to rank games in the series, because so many people would often kind of put the first game as the worst game, but oftentimes I'm more forgiving in that nature. Oftentimes I look at a game and I don't really look at what it does poorly. Instead I just focus on the story, I focus on the gameplay mechanics and what it does well. I don't like focus too much on the faults, especially in the first game. Like honestly, like a lot of people, like for Assassin's Creed for example, nice. A lot of people may point to Assassin's Creed, and Assassin's Creed 1 is the worst game in the series, but I actually kind of like it, and I actually like it more than some other games in the series. I actually consider Assassin's Creed Valhalla to be the worst game in the series, despite it being the newest game, one of the newer games. I absolutely hate Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's honestly like a very shitty experience to me. And I actually consider Assassin's Creed 1 to be way better than Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So honestly, if I were to rank the Assassin's Creed games in a tier list, Assassin's Creed Valhalla would be at the bottom, and probably Assassin's Creed 1 would probably be near the middle. That's just honestly kind of how I rank things. It's kind of like an example of one of those things where I kind of consider but the difference is in how I kind of view the certain games, where I don't really kind of view the first game as being horrible because of the limitations it has at the other companies that the other later installments improve on. I think it's very unfair to rate the first game as being trash simply because it doesn't have the mechanics that the later games introduce.
Let's go, amigo. ¡Viva la revolución!
honestly, been really kind of enjoying this game. Yeah, it's very different from like the later games, but there's still a lot of things I like about it. Like, I may like list my problems, I may like voice my annoyances whenever I die and I lose all my stuff. But honestly, that kind of happens in a lot of games actually, where you kind of lose a lot of progress when you die. And it's honestly just kind of punching for you. It just kind of shows you, it tells you to like do better.
Kill him!
There you go. Just gonna check something. For 11 provinces. I swear to God, like I'm already past where it was in the story the last time I played. And I only have 3, 4, 5 provinces liberated. Maybe I got a lot further and I just don't remember. I swear to God, like the last mission that I actually remember doing in the past was that voice crack. Was that mission where you had to fly to a cocaine plant to blow up some silos or something owned by the Montanos? That's the last mission I remember doing.
You know, the roads, they can be very dangerous. Are you feeling dangerous, amigo? See your PDA for something to steal for our leader, Jose.
Okay, well, let's go. I'm actually gonna get a second one. This is gonna be a hijack one.
Got a little road trip for you, my friend. Do a little pickup for us, okay? Check it out.
So I say to her one more time.
Why is it a fucking tank? I don't want to do a tank.
When this is over, we will put up a statue to you, senor. For now, though, there is more dirty work. A simple trade. We find the info. I'm sure we'll... You lost, hombre. Very
Okay, this is something I can do. Dude, I will fucking fuck you up. Fuck you. I need a car. I really kind of hate how you can't jack every single car because I just... Stop fucking doing that shit. I want to get a car and you keep on closing the door on me. Now there's a cop there. Is my motorcycle still here? That'd be great. No, my motorcycle despawned. I need a car.
Hey, come back here.
I think I'm riding a scooter. Could be wrong. Okay, let's get us down there.
Stop right there, citizen. This is the policia. Stop right there.
The one thing, another criticism I do have for this game, and again, like I'm not really gonna like fault it too much on this game because it's like a limitation of this game's things, but I made it perfectly clear in the past. I don't really like how the notoriety system works. It is just completely broken. One thing I am glad that it seems like it's somewhat fixed in the sequels. Where am I going? All the way over there, are you kidding me? I need to lean back. My back is really hurting. It's actually a pretty nice car. A little beat up because of that grenade, but it's pretty nice. And coming up on a fork in the road. Okay, so it's the third left I take. I'm actually kind of looking forward to getting that rocket launcher because that'll kind of make a lot of things a little bit easier. I really had no answer whenever I have like a helicopter coming after me. I really have no answer for helicopters, and I have no answer for tanks. If I get an RPG rocket launcher, this will just make it so much easier for me. This is so ridiculous. This car can take quite a beating, though. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm trying to drive in a straight line and it overcorrects. Alright, just about here.
Stop right there.
Okay. So I am gonna do an distraction back to my base to restock our supplies.
Freeze, citizen! This is the police!
Okay, let's go ahead and get more ammo. And let's go ahead and restore our health. And then we'll go ahead and do our next side mission from that place. How close are we to getting a achievement? I think our next goal is to get 30 side missions. How close are we to doing that? There are 23. We need 7 more. Okay, do one more side mission for this settlement, and then we will move on to that settlement there. That should be a settlement we can liberate. I lost speed there. I kind of talked to a author. I have like an author, a published author that lives in my neighborhood. He actually he's a trucker, so he kind of parks his truck like up the street, and he often sleeps in it when he just has like a day to himself. He doesn't have a house in the neighborhood, as far as I'm aware. Like, he's essentially mobile at all times. So a lot of times, like driving in like different states, like doing like different shipments. Nice. But he actually has a few books published through a self-publisher thing, but because he didn't focus on marketing, he hasn't earned that many sales. And I was actually talking to him about like how he got published and trying to get his advice on this kind of stuff. He directed me to like Outskirts Press, which is like a self-publishing thing that's actually near where I live. And he told me that they are like a good place to go get your book published and all this kind of stuff. So I may look into them, but I do have to kind of shell out like a couple $1,000s in order to kind of get it going and stuff. One of the things I was kind of talking to him about is I told him about the one publisher that actually was interested in me and actually sent me a contract. And I asked him if the 25% and 30% royalties things for my book sounded fair to him. And he nodded and he said that a lot of publishers are kind of out for profit for them. So especially today, like a lot of publishers is kind of they often go on the higher side because they kind of want to earn like as much profit as they can. Because apparently, I don't know how true this is, but apparently the novel industry is actually dying. Where not that many people are actually going out and buying and reading books. It's a real shame. It's kind of funny that I kind of chose like a dying profession as profession. But he said that if it's like it's so random that you would have like a writer that essentially hit the gold mine and just makes like millions of dollars, like J.K. Rowling is the example he used. But he said that most writers, they don't even like earn much of anything off of that. So I'm actually going to be meeting with a lawyer soon to just kind of look over the contract the guy sent me and just let me know if there's anything, like if there's anything I'm missing what that guy was saying before I sign it. But I'm actually kind of considering signing the contract if it's something that I agreed with. And the one thing that sucks is apparently according to him, he actually gets paid yearly, not twice a year. So I kind of would have a better deal than him. But the money that he makes off the sale is like $25, which is just not that much. But I'm going to be marketing my book. I'm going to be marketing my novel project, so I may be getting a lot more off of it. I just don't know how much I would potentially get. My mom was actually talking about the like if they decide, and then I also brought up if they decide to make a movie deal out of your book, then they would essentially have the rights to kind of direct and all this kind of stuff, and that's not something that I want. I don't want the same thing that happened to freaking Rick Riordan's novel projects to happen to me, where his fucking movies adaptations of his novels just are so much fucking worse than the books. Like if I have the opportunity to get my book to turn into a movie, adapt it into a movie, I want to be working with the film set. I want to be able to have an influence on who is cast as what. And I want to be in the writing room and just kind of supervise and make sure that they don't freaking bastardize my story. And the unfortunate thing is, if I get to the situation where the publisher gets control of my thing, I won't be able to, I may not have the ability to have that choice.
A difficult mission for you today, senor. An exchange with great risk of discovery.
My YouTuber that I have been following for the probably over a decade at this point, is going to be making an announcement soon. Shit, for a new Let's Play. There's been a lot of speculation. We do know that he is going to be branching off on Nintendo seemingly for once, and he's going to be playing this game on a PlayStation 5.
Stop right there!
And the fact that he says that he's been wanting to cover this game since 2008, and it's a PlayStation game, it really kind of gives one possibility. I think he's actually going to be playing a Kingdom Hearts game, which is just absolutely incredible. Fucking love Kingdom Hearts. If it wasn't already clear before, Kingdom Hearts is probably my one of my favorite RPG series. Another pop-up. Why is it always up there? Dude, this is just fucking chaos. I think Kingdom Hearts 1 came out and yeah, you suck. I think Kingdom Hearts 1 came out in 2008. I could be wrong. Dude, fucking was not expecting that to happen. It really makes no sense to me. I'm driving the same car as the guy that I T-boned. It makes no sense to me that we're driving the same car and yet he is driving the faster car. Cops notoriety system really makes no sense to me.
This is the police!
Oh, you fucking suck! You fucking suck! Fucking stop! 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 That tank now.
Yeah, sometimes I just lose it.
Dude, this is just fucking chaos. Get the fuck out of my way! Jesus Christ! This is just a massive clusterfuck.
Hey, citizen! This is the police!
Get the fuck out of my way! Jesus! god. Get out of my way. You're in my way. You're in my way. Seriously, just fuck off.
Policía! Stop!
Freeze! Policia!
Policía!
Okay, I am going to do another extraction. I'm not under attack. I'm no notoriety. I'm not under attack. I have no notoriety. Thank you. And do another extraction back to you. Because I'm gonna put in a save. And also one more ammo. I'm only really just kind of trying to focus. Well, I'm kind of focusing on side quests for a little bit. There's not only 5 achievements, trying to complete a side quest, but trying to get enough points to get a rocket launcher, which will be helpful for the next main mission. We are about 110 points away. So just look at the bottom left. So we are going to be going to this safe house next. Done 24 side missions. At 30 we'll get an achievement. I actually almost captured this area. I'm gonna put in a save. Let's see, we will put in this one. It's been so long since I played this game. It's been 2 weeks since I last played this game. When I got on, I was actually worried that I chose the wrong save file, because I couldn't remember what the last mission I did. I knew Brother in Arms was the Esperanza mission, but I could have sworn we did a mission after that. But when I was looking at the mission list, trying to figure out like which save files was which, found out that the other save, the something, whatever it was, can't remember what the previous other save was actually for the mission before Brother in Arms. I'm actually kind of tempted to delete a lot of my saves and just only use one save file. The only reason why I'm using multiple save files is in the case one of my saves get corrupted, I can have like a fallback plan. Normally I would just save everything under one save file, but this is an older game. It's actually possible for saves to get corrupted on older games, so that's the only reason why I'm doing this. Honestly, I don't think I'm at too much of a risk, so long as I'm not like doing anything like modding a game or something like that. Why are you after me, helicopter? I did nothing to you. But, yeah, it's... Fucking kidding me? What the fuck did I hit? It's something. I have no idea what I hit. I almost hit that car. But anyway, like... I'm kind of really tempted to kind of delete my save files just so I don't make a mistake and load in the wrong one. Worst case scenario, if I do load the wrong save, I can just find out which one is correct and load the right one. Okay, I'm not taking a car. I'm not taking a motorcycle on me.
Throw down your weapon!
Okay, let's do this. We're actually close to liberating this region, this province. Probably with this next element we'll liberate it, but it'll be lingering this element for a while longer, just so that I can get the Mako rocket launcher. Once we get the Mako rocket launcher, once we liberate that other Montano settlement, then we're gonna be doing the main mission. I was actually looking at my queue either this morning or yesterday. It kind of blends together sometimes. And I kind of realized that the next game I'm going to be covering on this channel, the reason why I kind of looked into this, is because there's actually a game that I'm very close to being completed on this channel, which is Assassin's Creed Origins. I genuinely believe I am one stream away from finishing that game. Literally at the tail end of the DLC, I just had only 2 areas left, 3 achievements that I'll get by just playing the game normally. And I also have, just a handful of side quests and main missions left, and then that game is done. I'm gonna be doing one bonus video, but I'm gonna take like a couple week break before I do it. But anyway, like the next game that I'm gonna be covering on this channel is actually gonna be Far Cry 4. We're gonna be resuming the Far Cry series by playing Far Cry 4 on this channel, and there are some co-op missions, so I will need to find a friend to help me with the co-op missions. There are DLC's achievements, and the other thing is the only thing that we will not be able to do is the multiplayer. There was a DLC that you could download where you could play multiplayer with friends, essentially like a PvP kind of thing. And unfortunately, even if I could download that DLC, I probably won't be able to get the achievements for it because no one plays the Why is my audio just so weird? Like I gotta be hearing my car's engine. Like I don't even think that I'll be able to find people to help me play the DLC, get the DLC thing. The multiplayer for Far Cry 4 is fucking dead as a door now. No one plays that at DLC anymore. So honestly, I do not think that I will be able. I'm gonna hit that car. I do not think that I'll be able to get the to play the DLC. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Fuck. Okay, well we're going a scenic route. We actually want this street right here. Kind of going the scenic route. Because this street, right in the middle thing, I'm literally pointing right at it. That's the street I need, at least to a bridge that will lead to that settlement. I'm on the wrong road, so I'm gonna take this road to the highway and take a right and then take the correct road. Continuing what I was saying, like, I will be able to do everything in that game except doing the multiplayer. So it won't be a game that I can gold. I probably won't even be able to find someone to kind of help me, because I was actually able to find a community of people that that was able to help me get the that was able to get me able to help me get the achievements for the multiplayer in Saints Row 1. And I'm still part of that community now. What the fuck is your problem, helicopter? This game, on the other hand, I honestly don't think that the multiplayer is just dead. I think that Ubisoft actually goes support for the multiplayer, and I think that's actually what it is. So I will have to like check to make sure if the multiplayer is still active, if you can still play the multiplayer, and if I can still find a community of players to help me with the multiplayer, then I will try and cover it. But no promises. And the fact that Ubisoft, I know for a fact, has canceled the multiplayer for Far Cry 5, which Far Cry 5 Arcade was such a fun game mode. It's probably the best part of Far Cry 5, and it's a damn shame that Ubisoft closed servers for that. I played so much of Arcade with my friends. Arcade was just so much fun in Far Cry 5. But I would be very surprised if I could if I could play the multiplayer at all in Far Cry 4. I'll look into it though. I'll look into it, but no promises. I also need to look into the game as a whole and try to figure out like what I need to do for 100% completion. I do know there are some like obvious things like the not the radio towers, the bell towers. I do know there's a handful of collectibles like letters and propaganda posters, all this kind of stuff that I will need to pick up. I do know there are prayer wheels I need to access. I do know there are side quests. But I don't know what there is beyond that. So when I finish Assassin's Creed Origins, I'll be looking into that game. For those curious, it's only this series. Get out of there. It's only this series where I'm actually going to be focusing where I'm going to be switching over to. What the fuck is your problem? It's only this series I'm going to be switching over to Assassin's Creed to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories after this series is over. To try and fix my save, and then once I fix my save, I'm going to be going back to Sim Street Pets. Really only this series I'm planning on doing that for. I don't like how crowded these streets are. Hoping I can pin him into a tree.
Or I will kill you.
And I'm hoping that this settlement I can liberate.
Hola, camarada. Are you ready to go to war against the government dogs?
The fuck is... I need to restart my game because this is just weird. I'm not getting any audio from Rico. Like, I'm hearing Rico's gun firing and I could hear my car's engines, but it's just so quiet. How did that not blow up? Okay. Know what I wanted to do. Hey, kill government troops. I almost died there to the grenade. Looks like you liberated the settlement. Or liberated this problem, I should say. I think it's wrong with my audio. Okay, so I need to do 3 more missions. I am actually going to extract to this base, and I need to just go ahead and restart the game because something weird is going on with my game. Something is weird in my audio. I have no idea what it is though. We almost got the rocket launcher. As soon as we unlock the rocket launcher, we're good to progress the main mission. I'm just gonna collect all my stuff and then I'll just go ahead and throw my health and save the game. Then I'm gonna reboot the game. Let's see, we will overwrite you. I'm actually gonna do a full restart, but I'm gonna do a kind of weird thing. I'm actually gonna exit the game manually. And then I'm gonna close the game. And see if that fixes the audio issue. Something weird is going on in my game. Hopefully I didn't get flagged for copyright for that brief moment that music was playing. Okay, let's go ahead. Well, let's go and test my... What the fuck is up with my audio? Like, the bullet sounds so much quieter. Whatever, it's fine. Let's go ahead and do a few more side quests just to get that rocket launcher, then we'll progress to my mission. There's something in the settings I can adjust. The car. There's no car here? That's shitty save as. I guess it has a dock, so I guess it has that going for it. I'm not even hearing my car sounds, like my own engine from the motorcycle I'm driving. I'm not even hearing that. It's some weird glitch and I do not like it. It's a minor glitch, true, but it's not something I like. A key part of the immersion is actually being able to hear what your character is doing, in my opinion.
You like killing cockroaches, eh, amigo? Caramicas has a big one for you to crush. Check your PDA for the insect's name,
Send the backup immediately. Hey, wanna play rock?
What is your problem? Nice having friendly AA fire on our side.
You want a piece of me, big boy?
Thank you, asshole.
Move up,
And thank you for your car.
Stop right there!
I really appreciate how I don't want it right off the bat.
Citizen! This is the police!
Ow! What the fuck was that?
Right there, Citizen!
Do not kill me. Dude, I do not like how they had to go after a fucking helicopter.
Halt, Citizen!
Jesus Christ, man, just stop. Get out of my way.
Stop right there!
This is just fucking ridiculous. Come on, I ain't gonna see your thing. Holy shit, why are you going that far down?
Stop right there, Citizen!
Jesus Christ, never again. I need to get out of here. We're gonna go here where I actually have a vehicle. Okay, so we need to do, what is that? We need to do 2 more missions. Okay, so let's... Honestly, you may as well do it in this area since it's closer. Doesn't matter where we do it. Okay, what do you have for me?
Here is a scumbag that needs to be taken out before we take over. The job? It's yours.
I can't even hear him.
Then vámonos.
There's something weird going on. The ambient noise is louder than the actual, than my character and who he interacts with. I could try resetting. I could try like actual restarting my console. If that fixes it, I might just do that. It's just getting kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna go back to my thing and just actually restart my console. I do not like how the fucking audio is just so fucking broken right now, and I have no idea why the fuck it's busted. I guess what we can do is get kind of like an easy one to do. Let's just go in and finish this one, and then we'll just return to the safe house and just like actual restart my console. See if that fixes it. Because this is really legitimately bothering me, and the fact that that gorilla's voice is so low makes me think that when I do the main mission, the audio will be bugged for that too, where you can't even hear the characters talking. It's not that far.
Alto!
Random skid, really do appreciate it. Can you just fuck off? Can you fuck off? Hey, damage the vehicle. My car is so slow. Okay, I can't drive this. I need a car. I need a car and I need one now. This is not the fastest car we'll do. I need to go this way.
Stop right there!
Will you just fuck off?
Get lightly!
These are assholes.
Policía! Stop!
Right ahead now, senor.
Stop, or I will kill you! Freeze, citizens! This is
Why
the
are
police!
there government officials in a military base that I control?
All citizens!
I need to do another extraction back to that base. We're gonna save, and this time we're gonna be restarting our console, see if that fixes the audio issue, because it's getting ridiculous.
We are taking fire here! Send the backup immediately!
If this keeps up, if I still have this issue when I start, I may have to like end the stream early so I figure it out. Would really hate to do that because I'm barely an hour into the stream, like an hour and 10 minutes into the stream. And if I have to quit streaming for the day just because of a fucking bug that I cannot control, then I'm gonna be a little bit pissed off. Let's go ahead and say bottom one. I'm also only hearing audio out of one ear. I'm not hearing audio out of the right ear. What the heck is going? Hold on, I'm gonna mute my mic. Okay, I'm gonna stay muted for a bit because audio sounds completely normal here, and I'm literally just gonna go back to the quest giver. I may need a new headset. I had this SteelSeries headset for a couple of years actually, and I think it's finally run its course. So I'm literally just gonna go to the quest giver, see if I can hear it through the gameplay clearly, and if I can, then it's the headset that's the issue, not my game. Which, if that's the case, apologies if I sounded like a madman. The freaking headset that's the issue. There gotta be these reasons. Let me just go ahead and mute my mic before I talk to this guy. If I can hear this guy clearly, then the issue is my headset, not my my gameplay.
Our numbers grow and our leader will triumph. But he can always use more weapons, money, drugs, eh? I've sent you something you could use. That is, if you like making Jose happy.
Okay, I could hear clearly in the stream. Let me just reset it.
You know the roads, they can be very dangerous. Are you feeling dangerous, amigo? See your PDA for something to steal for our leader, Jose.
Hold on. Let me just try unplugging this, plugging it back in. My gameplay is fine.
Got a little road trip for you, my friend. Do a little pickup for us, okay? Check your PDA.
It's actually my mic that's the issue. I'm not even hearing any audio now. What the fuck? It's all the way up to party chat and it's great. Hold on. I'm having an issue with my microphone. That's why I'm having issues. Because I'm not even getting any audio now in the headset chat mixture shit. Grayed out. Give me a moment while I try and fix this. If your chat mixer is grayed out, it usually means the headset itself is controlling that function. Button on here that I press accidentally. There we go. Okay, got it fixed. Just increase mic monitoring up. Because for some reason it got decreased. Okay. Is it fixed now? Still not hearing the audio. Okay, let's test my gameplay on stream again. Something very weird is going on. Like, I'm not hearing any audio, but I'm capturing audio on my. What? Do I have another headset I could use? Because I guess my Steel Series is broken. I can't play a game on stream with no audio. Please tell me I have another headset. Let me check my closet that's been using for storage. Oh my god. Where's my old mic? For what my last microphone was. I think the last microphone I used was also a Steel Series, but it's somewhere in the clusterfuck that is my closet. I'm sorry to say, guys, but I'm gonna have to put my channel on a temporary hiatus while I try and get a new microphone. I can try and see if Walmart carries a Steel Series. I kind of doubt that they do, but I'm gonna check both Walmart and Best Buy. Not now, but I'm honestly kind of pissed off, you guys. Had this microphone's took very good care of this microphone. Works perfectly, no issues whatsoever. Worked perfectly, I should say, past tense. And now it's broken. So, fucking great. I'm gonna go ahead and just quit the game. I'm not even gonna do my outro. We made a little bit of progress today. We played until my headset broke. Next time we play, probably won't be able to stream Borderlands 3 tomorrow. But, next time we play, gonna try and get a microphone during the week, but next time we play, I'll have a new microphone, and hopefully this one will work. I'm legitimately kind of pissed off because I was really looking forward to progressing the story today and actually getting the Mako rocket launcher. That's it. That's gonna do it. See you guys later.